How's it going, everybody? I just wanted to do a quick off the cuff talk about a topic that has personally happened to me, and I've gone and tried to do research on it, and I found some people talking about it, haven't really found anything conclusive, but um, I've passed out on shrooms a couple times, and if anybody else has, I want just there to be a reference out there for somebody to share their experience with, but I'll just go over the few times that it's happened and let you know what I think it is, just based on my very limited research that I've been able to do. The first time that it happened, I was actually the first two times both happened in the shower, both on mushrooms, and I've never actually. Last time I passed out in the shower, I was 11, so a long time ago. But the first time, I thought it was just because I was too hot. I started getting some hot flashes, and luckily my girlfriend was in the bathroom also, but I started getting dizzy, and I tried to rinse off real quick and get out. But I opened the curtain and came down, like, crouched my knees to try and brace for impact, and that's the last thing I remember. It all three of these times is the strangest thing. It's like you wake up from an 8-hour nap. You have no idea what happened, where you were, you're not thinking about anything. Oh god, why am I on the floor? No. You just wake up. Like somebody just, hey, wake up. And she turned the shower off, turned the lights on, and I got dried off. But the first two times, I kind of woke up with like music in my head, like a song stuck in my head. And the it got worse every time, because the second time I actually managed to get out of the shower first and take a seat on the toilet, and I remember thinking, when is this white vision gonna go away? And then I woke up on the floor. She said it was I had fallen forward off the toilet and hit my head off the doorway. Explain the headache. But it was that time that made me sure it was just because I was showering and overheating. But I had another trip with my girlfriend and another friend, and I had been expecting him to come over earlier, so I hadn't been eating anything all that day, and these other days I don't think I was eating anything, if much, then either, because um, you want to fast for mushrooms. But when he did come over, we were already past the peak and kind of winding down for the night. So I was like, I want to get some food. And he brought over hot dogs, so made one of those up. And I got about halfway through it before I didn't feel like I was going to be able to keep it down. And I let them know that I was feeling funny. um, so I set it on the counter, and I put my hands on the chair. He was sitting or standing on the other side of the kitchen, and my vision started to go white. And I don't even think I remember anything past that. This one felt extra long, but there was just white static, no music, no nothing, just very unsettling white static. And when I woke up, I was on my side on the floor, and I was like, I clearly remember being over there when I first started. But I asked them how long I was out, because the first two, probably 10-15 seconds at most before I started to wake up. But I asked them how long that was after a while, and they said about 30 seconds. And like, it felt longer, so I started to just bawl my eyes out. Like, Like, it was just a very emotional experience. It felt like everything got shut off and then started back again. I don't know. It doesn't. Maybe I'm just a wuss or whatever, but it was really unsettling because it hit me so fast. And I think it's because what everybody else has said is dehydration or not getting enough food, enough energy throughout the day. Because when you're tripping, your body, you don't have that appetite, but your body doesn't know that. So you don't feel like you need to eat. But I don't know if you've passed out before and haven't had an explanation. Maybe that could be it. I know you want to fast for your trip. It makes it hit a little harder, hit a little faster, but um, just a little PSA to everybody who comes across this. Always good to be at least a little bit mindful, have at least something, for the substance to grab onto, um, especially with acid. If I don't eat regularly, if I try and fast for acid, it makes me throw up almost every time. And if that's the thing you've been encountering, that could be it also. I try and eat regularly for acid, fast a little bit for shrooms, but either way, make sure there's at least something in there for it to hold on to. And stay hydrated. That's that's a big one. Stay hydrated. Drink your water, eat your food, um, and that's probably it for today. If anybody has any questions, I answer almost immediately in the comments. Uh, so yeah, I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say, and I'll try and get a little better with uploading. Upload a little more often, share a few more of my trip reports, a couple more topics. If you guys want to see me talk about anything specific, let me know. But either way, have yourselves a fantastic Valentine's Day, and catch you guys on the flip side.